Skip Eckhardt, been coaching for 33 years.
Skip Eckhardt has been coaching for 33 years. He graduated from Creston High School and University of Northern Iowa. What made you fall in love with football?
It's just we started playing when we were young kids. We'd go out to my buddy's farm and kick footballs over the electric wires, putting corn on it. And just kind of like life, doesn't matter how big or how small you are, how smart you got to be. That it's an opportunity for everybody if you give a lot of work. That you can be.
How far did football take you in life?
Well, like I said, football I probably wouldn't have been teaching, to be honest with you, because I want to kind of be involved when my playing time was over at UNI. And like I said, I got a full ride scholarship, so I was lucky enough to go to school for free.
Where was your first job at?
Got a job right out of UNI. They had an opening at my high school. They said it might probably only be a one-year thing because they might reduce staff, but was hoping that it would last longer. It didn't.
Where was your first head coaching job?
I went to Schleswig. I was probably 24 years old, a head coach in football. Very scary situation. Went and talked to some of my coaches that had previously. You know, a head coach at 24 to a team that had won 3 games in the previous 4 years. Going down there, went out and talked to all the kids, got going. Long story short, 5 years, we were 45-7, 5 conference titles, a state championship.
What was the weirdest situation you've come across when applying for a coaching job?
I had a assistant's job at first, and then I went to apply for that, and then the guy that was ahead was like, I don't know, because I'd been in it more than him, gave me the head job, and they didn't have a teaching gig, so I was a janitor. To make a long story short, I was probably the only janitor to take a team to the playoffs in football history. Who knows, but that's a good story. I could probably write a book.
Can you tell me a little bit about your coaching journey?
So I went to South Page. They had a JV program, wanted to turn into a varsity program. So I was down there and turned that program around. Our last year, we were 8. After that, my old high school in Cresco had a 37, 40-game losing streak. We got to turn it around. When the second year, we had a winning season. Third year, we were district champs. Went to the Quad Cities. Was down there for 10 years. Was at Davenport Central, Davenport North, Davenport West, North Scott. I pretty well move around. I think the longest I've been anywhere is 5 years. I don't know what it is. I probably should have stayed in a couple places. It's just, I guess I don't kill the grass under my feet. I keep moving. Try to get teams better, build them up, so the next guy comes in and he's successful instead of leaving the program at the bare minimal.
Where were you before Ackley?
I had been in Rockford College for 4 years, but I was doing a Kmart cop duty there for about 5-6 months and wanted to get back to Iowa to get back in the high school ranks. And
Why Ackley?
They had a weird combination, and probably nobody has this. You know, they had a 3-quarter position, talented, gifted, and halftime physical education elementary. And how many football coaches have that? Well, I was one of them, and that probably gave me an opportunity to get a chance in here. And they were kind of having tough times, so there was my opportunity to get in here. And it's a good area because my mom was dying of cancer at the same time, and Rockford was like a 5-hour trip one way. At least Ackley was probably about 2.5, and she wasn't doing well. And my daughter was going to get married in Ames, so opportunity to get over here and turn around the program again, get things straight, be able to take my mom to the wedding.
How has your short career in Ackley been?
Last year we were district champs and had a chance to go to the playoffs for the first time in a while. We kind of fell apart at the end, but hopefully we keep things going. The kids have turned it around the last 3 years, from the first year to the second year. We had an opportunity the second year in the playoffs. We just didn't quite make it. And
Why do you keep moving around?
kind of been bouncing around. I guess never had a place I just wanted to stay to all the time. Not that there weren't a lot of good places I was at. It's just that, I don't know, new challenges. Do I get bored? I don't know. And coaching, it takes a toll on your family life. most of my older girls I didn't see because at the time you didn't make any money. I think my first job was coaching 3 sports and teaching about $11,000. So you're gone all the time, and that caused a friction of caused divorce. I had a couple of them, and because a lot of women can't be a coach's wife, especially me, because you're gone in the morning, you're working all summer, you never hardly go on vacations or anything, and you just keep going. So if you want to get into this, you got to know how to do it the right way. You want a family that, don't forget about them. Make time, don't be fat-headed and think you got to be gone all the time, and do things with them. It can be successful, but you better love the game, because unless you go to a big colleges or that, you don't make money coaching. You got to be a teacher on the side, which is important too. So that's pretty well the story.
Skip has won 120 to 130 games over 33 years of coaching.